The incident that took place in 1975 in a village called Karadedeler has left an indelible mark on the region's memory known as the Karadedeler Incident. This tragic event forever altered the lives of the people living in the village. The incident unfolded as a result of long-standing tensions and disputes within the village. A group of villagers committed a murder as a manifestation of the ongoing tensions. Following this murder, the body was buried in an undisclosed location outside the village. However, a belief began to spread that a kind of curse had befallen the people living in the village. After this murder, misfortunes and tragedies befell the villagers one after another. Karadedeler, it seemed, was marked with a dark stain. Numerous speculations surround the details of the incident. Some argue that the murder occurred as a result of the tensions erupting within the village, while others claim that the village fell under the influence of ancient legends. Yet, the full truth remains elusive. The Karadedeler Incident became a center of regional folklore over time, passed down from person to person. This event evolved into a dark story etched into the history of the region. The mystery and fear behind this incident not only affected the people in the village, but also had a profound impact on other communities in the region. However, the full details of the Karadedeler Incident have not yet been fully illuminated. This incident also attracted the attention of H.B., a journalist who had just graduated from school at the same time, and the young journalist went to D. village to investigate the incident. H.B. spent 11 days in the village. When he arrived, he interviewed the villagers and recorded these interviews with his camera. During their interviews, villagers reported seeing mysterious beings had convinced the young journalist to stay in the village. However, H.B., who did not encounter any abnormal events during his time in the village, decided to leave the village, but upon the insistence of the villagers, he left his camera to a 14-year-old boy in the village. If something unusual happened in the village, the boy would record it with his camera and then give the tapes to the journalist. 3 days after leaving the village, the journalist was taken from his home in Istanbul at night by gendarmes in civilian clothes, along with the tapes he shot in the village, and brought to the Gendarmerie Command of L District, where he was interrogated by the Gendarmerie Commander, Senior Captain A.S. The reason for the camera-recorded interrogation was the partial dismemberment and murder of 7 people living in 3 houses in the village, and the writing of H.B.'s name in the Arabic alphabet using blood on the wall of a house. Among the dead was the child to whom H.B. left the camera in order to prevent this incident from causing fear and panic among the people of the region. It was reported to the villagers as a case of insanity. The funerals were buried in the village cemetery with great secrecy, with the participation of only the villagers and the gendarmerie. Again, it is claimed that most of the villagers left the village after this incident. The clothes, boots, notebook, and personal belongings of H.B., who was released after his interrogation was completed, were found in the forest around D. village on Tuesday, February 3, 1989. He was never found. Captain A.S., who interrogated H.B., divorced his wife a year after this incident and retired on disability due to psychological illness. Again in the same year, he settled in Istanbul and started receiving treatment. In 2006, when he was 59 years old. He committed suicide by shooting a single shot in the head with his own gun. As a result of a depression, the captain's daughter, SF, opened her father's private safe after his death and found 3 envelopes in the safe. One of the envelopes contained black and white photographs, and the other contained a notebook belonging to missing journalist HB. Newspaper clippings